This is the story of the super force of space explorers.
Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief's Taco Tuesday. I'm your host, Stone Loki, and with me today, of course, is the one, the only, the Mexican of Mexicans, the jalapeno of jalapenos, the man that stirs his guacamole with a cut-off out finger, Mexican Ironman.
Oh, come on. See, we were doing so good. Okay, you did that on purpose. I see what you did. See, you got me all like, ooh, I'm getting a good intro. Ooh, and then you even threw in the part where I'm the Mexican of all Mexicans, which of course would be a reference that I am still the lead Mexican versus Paulie at Latino Slant, who is probably the favorite. It's like the Godfather with Mexicans on YouTube. It's like that Godfather movie. I'm like, why am I so feared? And Paulie is so loved.
We've got a special message for you this morning, Mexican Ironman.
I will not be triggered with any Elfland. Uh-oh.
Sham with a $20 super chat, ladies and gentlemen, who threw this out before the show even started because he couldn't be here. He said, I would like to remind everyone that today is known as Prime Day, where everyone can reflect on the death and resurrection of our Cybertronian savior, Optimus Prime. All hail Optimus Prime, transform and roll out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I thought he did that he did a similar super chat yesterday on, I think it was Toxic Femininity or one of those shows, I think.
And this one, Shum, is just for you because we love you, brother. Skol! Oh!
Funny man, senor.
I am.
Not even looking at the screen right now.
I am a very funny man.
I'm not even looking at the screen right now. No, that's not going to get a skull for me. That's going to get an anti-gravity, antimatter unskull. That would be a Losk. No. Yeah, Locks. So when it's alpha, it doesn't get a skull. It gets a Locks. That's an anti-skull. That's a that's a matter antimatter Star Trek reverse universe.
Why?
I don't know. You guys
Why
are pretty,
is it?
you
Is
guys
it?
are pretty funny with this Alf shit. You know the funny. You know what's okay. So you know what this Alf stuff. What's funny is that all of this started as an innocent little reference that came up on, oh God, where did it start? Midnight Said and Midnight Said After Dark. I don't remember.
But isn't this you, Mexican Ironman?
What the fuck? No. What?
At Halloween,
No,
at
that is-
Halloween,
No, that is
dressed
not-
up as
No,
Alf.
No,
This is you.
Lie.
This is Little Bambino Mexican Iron Man.
No, fake news. Fake news. Hey.
Oh, really? Because we have a picture with the mask off.
What?
Yeah, we have a picture with the mask off.
No, you don't.
Yes, we do.
No, you don't. No, you
Yes,
don't.
we
I
do.
mean,
Yes, we do. It's Mexican Iron Man in an Alf shirt as a little Bambino child. Mexican Iron Man in the Alf shirt.
First of all, I was never that fat at that age, and number two, I'm not that fat now. I mean, I was 6 months ago, but I'm not now.
Exposed. He has been exposed.
No,
Everyone
fake-
will rule the day that
fake-
Mexican Iron Man was exposed on Mornings of Mischief as an Alf lover.
Oh, is this you being Mr. Investigative Reporter right now? Is this you being Mr. like?
Actually, I let my team do it because
Oh,
they were so much better at it than I am.
I don't believe Chris Persia loves me, and so does Josh Project Storytime. I don't believe
Mark brought it.
Yeah, okay, I believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that one. Okay, I forgot. Yeah, I believe Mark.
Ironcaster, he wasn't a little Bambino.
No, first of all, I wasn't. Well, actually, wait, hold on. Let me think. I was. When was it? No, I was thin. I was thin. As a kid, I was razor. I was super thin. Yeah.
Oh, lovely Sherry. We're not being mean to Mikey.
Thank you, my love. Thank you,
oh
princess.
my God! See what that does. See what that does. Mike immediately starts to feed into that. And think
I love
he's
Sherry.
the wounded antelope, Mexican Iron Man.
Well,
Well.
I'm wounded. I'm a wounded antelope. Only if Sherry wants to attack me like I'm an antelope on this, wounded antelope on the Serengeti. Other than that, I am an alpha. I'm proud to be an alpha male and not a beta ass bitch. That's I'm a little hot this morning. I simultaneously had the greatest weekend ever, and then just this morning something happens and puts me in a bad mood.
Really? Before we get to that,
Yes, sir.
there's a message.
Project Storytime says I didn't do it, Mike. Although I heavily encouraged it. Wait, what? So he's like, okay, I didn't commit the crime. I just made sure that the crime was done. Fascinating.
Snowed up with $2 super chat, brother. He says, "Skull and tuck and roll." Skull to you, my friend. Thank you so very much, Snowed up.
So I heard the replay. You guys, a couple things. One is that didn't appreciate that talk of Mexican Ironman being canceled. Snowdub, Jolly. I think didn't appreciate the big red X there. Snowdub Jolly. This is Loki's channel. It's Loki's shows. Loki is the man. I am here to assist in that.
I made the thumbnail.
Oh. Well.
I made the thumbnail. We had to play it up because you were gone.
Yeah,
we had to play it up like you got canceled off the show and Jolly took over.
Yeah, he did. You guys. Well, let me get to the comment. You guys did a great job.
I loved getting to put Snowdub's tuck and roll for the opening for the show on Friday. If you guys haven't seen
that opening was super cool. I got to tell you, that opening was super freaking cool.
I was really careful. I went to Snow. I said, "Do you mind if I take a track, one of your intro tracks or something, and use it for the opening? That way, it looks even more like you've just taken over the Friday night show."
Yeah, it was.
Loki told me to quit, Mike.
Loki told me you quit, Mike. Yeah, no, that's not happening. I'm where I want to be. Valhalla is home.
Buenos dias. Yes, buenos dias.
So
it is Taco Tuesday. Before that, did you hear about Joe Biden calling all Mexicans breakfast tacos the other day? Okay,
so my DMs So my DMs. Okay, so let me say it. So I was driving, and I think that may be some kind of snippet. So Elijah Snow sent me something, and then I sent it to Polly, and I've been getting slammed left and right. Is there a longer video, or is there? Maybe I don't know what everybody's talking about because my DMs I've been slammed with talking about this stuff, about Biden tacos and all this other stuff.
Yeah, Jill. It was Jill.
Oh, so it was Jill. Okay.
Yeah, it was Joe Biden. Jill. Not Joe, Jill.
She said that Mexican. Wait, what did she say?
Hispanics are like breakfast tacos.
Yeah, and I like all these progressive and liberals that are proud to be Democrats because they think they're not with the racists and the real racists in politics, right?
Mm.
I mean, Republicans freed the slave. Democrats like started a war to keep the slaves. I mean, let's deal with history correctly, please. But I get it. I was blind like that once upon a time. No, I could never be conservative or Republican or even independent because I don't want to be anywhere near those racists. Well,
breakfast
you know what?
Tacos is better than Latinx.
Shit, tell me about it. Fuck, tell me about it. Yeah, there was yeah, it's way better than Latinx, Latinx, whatever the fuck that is. Yeah, I feel sorry for those people who still call themselves progressive. Oh, I got something to tell you. So, so I've been traveling, as you know, for like since Thursday, right?
Yes.
Got back last night. And so the thing about me is that so I stayed in hotels. So I stayed in 4 hotels in 4 days in 4 cities. It was so it was like, wow, moving fast through Connecticut and New York to get to the Baseball Hall of Fame. We'll talk about that later. I forgot what mainstream TV is like because I never watch it, right? I never watched mainstream TV. I never watched CNN. I never watched MSNBC. I never watched ABC. I never even watched the morning shows. Holy shit. Anybody who watches mainstream TV, not just mainstream news, has to be an absolute moron and an idiot for all the crap that they get fed off of that shit. Dude, it is like now that I've been away from it all, I realize how it was so easy for me to get indoctrinated and believe one thing or another. It is all horseshit. It is ridiculous.
Yes. Oh yeah, I haven't had like TV in my home in over a decade. It's been over a decade, well over a decade. So I cut the cord a long time ago.
But I think I'm about to cut the cord finally. I think I'm about to cut, not because I watch it here at the house, but MLB just changed its contract, and I no longer get the MLB channel in my local cable provider. So I'm like, well, fuck it. I'll just subscribe to MLB.TV, and I'll get anything I want anytime I want.
Yeah, get it on your computer.
Well, no, I don't. I hate being in front of the computer all the time. Like I find that it's not a very healthy life because I tend but my TVs, all the TVs have the app, so
Yeah, most TVs have that, so there you go. You don't have to just watch it on your computer. I'm just saying a lot of what you can do today, even if they don't have a channel, like the Sharp TV, I think it's a Sharp shit, I don't even know. But the TV I've got is a 68-inch, and it's got like an internet app, and you just pull up the internet app, load it up, you can watch whatever you want on the internet.
Oh yeah.
So if you've got like a website, whatever.
Loki, we got a problem. There's someone talking smack in the chat, a gentleman known as Shellback TJC. Loki, I don't appreciate no, not that comment. Not that one. No.
I'm looking.
Hold on.
I don't see it.
Here, I'll find it. Can I highlight it?
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
That one?
That one right there. No, I don't like The View, Shellback TJC. I do not watch The View.
You do like women with a little padding on
them? Yeah. Well, I just don't. Yeah. I mean, but not like. Yeah, but yeah, I don't like them like rail. Well, I don't know. It's hard to say what Mexican Ironman doesn't like because Mexican Ironman kind of likes almost everything, but I just don't like thick, heavy, fat chicks. It's not my thing. It's not that they're bad people. It's just not my thing.
El Perro is currently building some kind of missile.
Yeah, well, he better. Oh, did you hear what I did last weekend on El Perro on Taco Tuesday last?
Oh yeah, you challenged him to a rematch.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck him up this time.
See, like I said in that stream, and like I told Snow the other day, we need to just tie his leash to the bumper of the Mike Mobile and pull a Griswold.
I love that idea. I love that idea. I love that. Vacation's all I ever wanted. Drag Perro down the interstate and parkway. A roasted dog I will have when I put him on the grill.
The whole time as he's bouncing, saying, I will get you for this Mexican Ironman.
I feel bad because I'm planning do I take out? See, I'm thinking like I take out I go one leg at a time with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hashtag Griswold style. Yes.
Yeah. Griswold style.
Lord Kamina 2 with $2 super chat says, I am a complex man with many contradictory tastes.
Ooh.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Lord Kamina 2.
Thank you, Lord Kamina 2.
Thank you. Skull, brother.
Skull.
Skull.
So guess where I went this weekend?
Where did you go?
The Baseball Hall of Fame. So get this. So it was a late Father's Day celebration. So I flew into New Haven. I picked up Max, my 9-year-old, picked up his grandpa, which is my ex's dad, Vic, and then his son named Sean, who would have been like a brother-in-law had I married my ex, but I didn't. We didn't end up getting married. And then my dad flew in from California. And we had a late Father's Day celebration in July at the Cooperstown Baseball Hall of Fame.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever been?
Yeah. No, I've not.
It was unbelievable. So Mexican Ironman has made a little video. I'm putting it up on my YouTube channel. It's a little long. It's 19 minutes, but since I don't care about, my, monetization and all that.
You don't care about numbers.
Right, and copyright strike. And I already got a copyright strike from YouTube, which I don't care because I don't give a shit. So,
a strike or a claim?
A claim.
Okay, there's a difference between a strike and a claim. A lot of people say strikes. So you'll see like a video, oh, I've gotten so many strikes, YouTube's attacking me. And then they're live streaming. Well, if you got that many strikes, you wouldn't be live streaming. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you know what? That's so funny because I did notice that the other day. Someone we know is a pretty big YouTuber, decently sized YouTuber was saying that the other day. You're right. Oh my God, my buddy Scripty's in the house. Hey, Script.
What's up, Script?
Hi, Lady Mist. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Lady Mist. Kisses and hugs. Cooperstown is awesome. The street the Hall of Fame is on was a lot smaller than I thought. Me too. Haven't been there since the 90s. Script. It was awesome. Dude, it was like going back in time, Loki. Like there's this little Americana town.
Do they have hot dogs and peanuts as you're walking around?
Yes, bro. Yes. In fact, that's so funny you say that because the place we had lunch, we had hot dogs at this joint called, was it Carney's? Something like that. It was at the end of the street. You can't eat or drink inside the Baseball Hall of Fame, but there's plenty of places around. And we had, and then they have this thing called Doubleday Park, which is this big baseball field. And there were little leaguers playing games there. So we kind of got to watch that for a little bit. It was amazing. I put a video up on my YouTube channel this morning before the show. It was amazing. And to be there, so map this out. So Max was there with his dad, which is me. I was there with my dad who flew in from California.
And y'all took a trip to see a live filming of The View?
Wait, and then later Mike took everyone up to a live filming. I don't understand how that correlates to Father's Day. No, Chris Perza, you need to listen to the show and stop focusing on your terrorist activities. No, I've actually never. Have I ever seen it? I think I've seen 5 or 10 minutes of The View one time, and it was like screeching women yelling at each other, and I was like, okay, next channel.
Yeah, with Whoopi Goldberg in the corner going, "I'm Mother Abigail. Stay out of my corn, you brown son of a bitch."
Yeah, I've never seen it. Anyway, it was an amazing experience. I could have probably stayed there days and weeks. It was great. Oh, and get this. The first book I read as a baseball, the author's sons were there signing books.
Really?
So, yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah. It's called The Kid Who Only Hit Home Runs. I read it when I was like a little kid. It came out like 50 years ago.
Captain Bandom Nerd with $2 super chat says, for the Alf, a male mic.
Wow.
Lord Kamina 2, thank you for your super
Well,
chat.
I dare
Captain
call here.
Fandom
I dare
Nerd,
call Cap my
thank
brother.
you for your
Really?
super chat. And
Really,
Snowdub, thank you for your skull and tuck and roll, brother. Skull!
You're a very funny man, senor.
Thank you. Thank you. I know I'm funny. I'm hilarious. And Maria with the $3 super chat. Maria with Tea and Telly. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to Maria with Tea and Telly, go and check her out. She's got an awesome channel. So many of these people have awesome channels. Maria is so sweet. Much love to you both. Hugging the mess out of you. Thank you, Maria.
By the way, I want to thank you for last Wednesday show that you did and all your kind words. That was really moving. Thank you very much. Like when I hit 1,000 subs last week on Tuesday.
Hell yeah.
I want to, it's really, you've said it before, but I just never really, it never really sunk in the way you said, like when you're telling people that, like by going on other people's shows and the strength of my personality or whatever, however you said it, I can't remember exactly, but something like that. But thank you very much. That was really cool.
You're welcome.
So,
My
mom says hi.
Oh, tell Mama Ironman I said hello and I love her. God, give her a hug for me. Big hug. I shared a little clip of your birthday present from last year on a show yesterday.
You did?
Yes, because we were talking about it. I think it was the members stream, and that message from Kevin Conroy, and he's right. He was right then. He's right now. You care so much about other members of this community. You care more about them sometimes than you care about yourself. That's unique in the world. That's not something that you see every day. So you deserve all the subscribers and more for your channel. You're there for everybody else. It's why it's not that much of an ask for us to be there for you.
Well, thank you, brother. And thank you so much. And you guys like you make it easy to be a fan. Guys like you make it easy for me to be a guy like me because I love being a fan. I love it. I love it. Now I gotta admit, I some of your shows I don't watch till later. Like for example, the Orville. I didn't see the Friday show because I haven't seen that episode and stuff. So one of the great things that I have to admit is that channels like yours and shows like yours are awesome because they're like little treats that you can open up later. It's almost like a candy bar, right? You got to do your dinner first, and then you get to open up your candy and your dessert. And that's what I love about your shows is that some of your shows you can just you don't have to watch them live. I think that's great about your shows. Your shows, you don't necessarily have to watch them live in the minute. And most YouTubers, you do. You kind of if you don't watch it, then there's no point to watch it. The great thing about your shows is that with what you talk about and who you have on or who you don't have on or the information you share, they're pretty much evergreen. And so that's one thing I love about this channel. I've always loved that about you. I've always loved that about this channel. And that's why I continue to enjoy it because I know I'm going to watch the Orville at some point. And then after I'm going to turn on your guys' review and listen to, what you guys said, for example. But that's been the case with everything when you do all these review series. So good job, by the way, on all the work you're doing.
Thank you. It's not just me. Got a lot of people that we work close with. I got to hang out with Clobbering Times, guys. There is a really cool stream with me and Clobbering from last night. If you are subscribed over at Clobbering Times and you haven't seen it, where we talk about Emerald Knights, the Green Lantern movie, Emerald Knights, which is one of the best animated DC films you're going to ever see. It's better than a lot of Superman movies. And I'm a huge Superman fan, so that's saying something. But a really good movie. It's like a multiple origin story. But me and Clobby got to hang out last night and just chill and talk about a really cool animated movie, which we do once a month. going back and forth on each other's channels. So I love the comic book talk. I wish I did more comic book talk, and that may be changing again in the future. We are talking about doing like a rebirth of the round table. So,
well, keep me in on the loop on that for
I
the
will.
future.
I would love you to be a part of it if we end up doing a.
Can you believe that we did those 12-hour, 10 and 12-hour streams on the DC fandom events, bro? That's pretty epic that we pulled that
It
off.
is.
God, that we pulled that off, and it was entertaining the whole way through. That was pretty amazing. Those are truly some of my most amazing. I've had some amazing YouTube experiences, but God Almighty, I got to tell you, when we did those DC fandom events, woo wee, and so much good came out of that. You know, there's so much good came out of that. Came out of that stuff. Other show ideas that we came up with came out of that. I think that was the first time you, me, and Paulie met on the live stream. I think, right? Isn't that?
Yep, we had talked like just for a minute. You introduced me to him, and you were like, "Hey, we want you on the DC panel when we do the DC panel." And Paulie was like, "Hell yeah, man, I'm there." And Steven, that was the first real stream we did with Fat Steven, and yeah, man, a lot of hard work went into that. And it was supposed to be a 24-hour stream. We were supposed to stream for 24 hours.
Right. And we could have, like, we literally could have done it. But they're the ones who changed the format, right?
Yes, they changed the format. They split it into 2 nights instead of 1.
Scripts, the Green Lantern, Beware My Power. Yeah, it's okay. The thing is, I'm such a Green Lantern fan. I loved it. Like, I loved it. I just love it. Green Lantern is arguably, while I love Batman, Green Lantern is like right there for me. Like literally right there. Like if I was a Mexican Ironman, I'd probably be Green Mexican Lantern.
Like you are with Alf and The View.
No, I'm not like that with the Alpha and the View. No,
really?
I'm not.
Because we have photographic evidence, ladies and gentlemen, of Mexican Ironman with a member of The View and Alf.
That right there is hashtag fake news. That right there. Ladies, hold on. Let me tell the people. People, do not be fooled by this treachery. And this is not accurate. This is hashtag fake news.
Mm-hmm.
You guys must have hired the same one that Amber Heard hired to do all those fake weirdo videos. That is
Fat
not
Steven
me.
Seagal says free Jim Lee.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Shellback mentioned something in the chat. I think he wants us to talk about the Rippaverse. Did you see that?
Let's talk about the Rippaverse. Over $700,000 in what, 12 hours? Jesus. The man knows how to sell a comic book.
Yeah. Can I bring it up on screen? Or can you bring it up
please.
on screen?
Yeah. Do you want to bring it up? Bring it up.
I'll bring it up. Bring it up. Share screen. Chrome tab. Rippaverse. Share audio. All right. So as everybody knows, I am a huge fan and supporter of independent comics. So are you, Loki.
Yes.
And Rippa. So I was on the Comics Gate. I clicked on Ethan Van Sciver's show yesterday, and he was promoting this for hours and hours.
Yes.
Here, can we watch the video? You want to see?
Yeah, shoot.
Let's see a little bit of it. I don't know how long it is. Let's see.
I'm sure he won't copyright us.
Oh yeah.
Hell, it's free promotion.
Yeah. Ripper!
ISOM issue number 1 is the first book released through Rippaverse Publishing, which makes it extremely significant. Though this is ISOM's self-titled book, it also serves as a launching pad for our entire universe. This 96-pager was written by myself, Eric July. The pencil and ink work was done by the great Cliff Richards, and the color work was done by Gabe El Taib, 2 comic book veterans. This book is part 1 of the ill-advised arc, and it follows Avery Silman, who lives right outside of Flores Park, Texas, the place where he was born and raised. Now, Avery is what is known as an accept, which is what common folk in this area call special people. Years ago, shortly after he got his abilities, Avery decided to become a hero of sorts and adopted the moniker ISOM. But a certain event had him come to the realization that this life wasn't for him. So now he lives on his own ranch outside of the big city. One day, Avery gets a call from his sister Altona. She wants him to visit his old buddy because a family friend that interned at her company, Projexis, has gone missing. That old friend is Darren Fontano, and apparently he has some connection to his family friend. Fontano has much changed since he was kicking it with Avery when they were, wee lads. Now he's a cold-blooded shot caller that isn't afraid to do what it takes to remain in his position as one of the most respected people in the city. This is a man that you do not want to cross. What was supposed to be a simple meetup with an old friend turns into the longest day of Avery's life. He runs into other accepts such as Santuan, Yaira, and the Alpha Court. And some of these altercations take a very violent turn considering his past with one of these characters. You can see why he tries to stay out of the city. Who is this family friend, and what is their connection with Darren Fontano? How does this meeting between him and Avery turn out? And does he get the information that Altona needs? How does this impact the psyche of Avery, who went from a hero to a now blue-collar civilian? These are all questions that will be answered in ISOM issue number 1, which you can now pre-order at rippaverse.com, along with some other limited edition merchandise items that will give you some more insight on the characters, such as...
All right, let's take a look at the campaign.
Earth, a place with such interesting beings, like many.
Here, hold on. Let me go here.
Yes, support independent creators. That's how you do it. Moons of Madness right there.
Yeah, let me reshare it here. Sorry about that. I had to close. The audio wouldn't stop.
That's why we support Adega Outlaw. That's why we support different independent content creators, especially those content creators that are being told your stuff is never going to sell because people want woke, idealistic, media blasted bullshit, but they're outselling everybody else.
So here's what's fascinating to me. So his original goal was $100,000. That was a campaign goal. He's now at 961, 725, 77.
Good Lord.
That was his original goal. In fact, one of the things that Ethan talked about on the stream yesterday was that it went so fast, so hard. See, what Rippa did is he did something different. Is that he's not raising the money and then going to do it. He actually did the book already. So it was like a comic book store. Like he has the books in inventory, they're ready to go, ready to ship. It's not one of the situations like normally on Indiegogo where you support a campaign, then they go and find the artist, then they write it, then you get it.
Rippa's already taken care of all that.
He did all.
It's just a matter of shipping it.
That's right. But so what he did yesterday is he stopped the campaign because he ran out of inventory. And so, because the thing was just taken off, the way it was taken off, it's back on again at full throttle, full steam. Now, interestingly enough, what I want everybody to focus on is the fact that the revenue is $961,725, and there's 9,800 purchasers. So on average, each person that backed this campaign is spending about $100 per person. Now the books are $35 regular, $50. I think they're $50 if you want them signed. And then there's some additional if you want to buy 2 books, it's like $100 or a shirt or other stuff that he's got, right?
And how long is he running his campaign for?
Well, the campaign opened yesterday. So all of this happened in 24. We're not even at the 24-hour. Well, I think we're let's see, when did it start? Yeah, I think this opened on the 9th or the 10th.
Hey, throw me the link.
Okay,
Or just
hold on.
throw it in chat. Either one.
It'll be easier if I put it in the private chat. Can you
All
do
right.
it for me?
Yep.
It's because I only got so many windows open. I had to close my window of the live chat. So anyway, so this has been up. We're basically looking at this thing's been up for I think 24 hours. This has all happened in one day. All right. So, and here's the thing: he says items will ship in August 22. Yes, there's international shipping. So, what I find fascinating is that I'm sure you heard the story about the Riva lightsaber, right?
Yes. And how we're all, anybody who doesn't support it and put their money on it, you're an ist and Obniatsi if you don't buy one. Yeah, that's the standing orders from Disney is that if you don't back it, you're an Eastern Ob, you're an Yahtzee.
Right.
So
now with the Rippaverse, I encourage everyone to support the campaign. We've got to do our own stuff. This is a huge FU to what's happened in DC and Marvel Comics, because as longtime comic readers like you and me have seen, the things that we loved have turned into crap.
Yes.
So congratulations to Ripa. I don't know him well. I am a member of his channel. I've been following him for a few years now, but yeah, good for him. And we need to do this is a sign. I'm looking around me, and between people like whether it's Dega or Ripa or others, I'm really encouraged, Loki, because for a while I thought that we wouldn't get a lot of new stuff from other stuff. And of course, so last year, a year ago, when I got I think it was when did the first edition for a Degas book come out? Wasn't it like a year and a half ago? Something like that.
Yeah, about that. About a year and a half, 2 years ago. Dega, if I'm wrong, by all means, let me know.
Yeah, and I've been buying indie comics. So the more that we got, the more that we can support. I mean, this to me says it all. In this campaign, you have
no, 2 years. It's over 2 years.
Is it 2
because
years?
in 2020, I met Adega in October of 2020. So
Yeah.
I met Adega and he got him to sign my copies.
Because it was before I broke my leg. Yeah, so it had been that year before that. That's right. Okay. Yeah, it was before I broke my leg. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So I'm getting confused. Is what I am. But that's what Mexican Ironman do in the morning. They get confused because you know what? Because I'm Mexican. Okay, but anyway, so in this case, you have basically people willing to spend $100 on a comic book for something they might like or they like, versus we're not going to spend $10 a month, let alone $10 on a movie we don't like Buzz Lightyear, or $20 or whatever it costs these days, and we're not going to spend money on shit that we don't like Riva lightsabers. Now, I own over 20 lightsabers. My level of interest in buying a Riva lightsaber was zero, even before anyone started making videos on it on YouTube about whether it's going to be a successful campaign or not. I wasn't interested because I had no.
Why would Disney do this? Why would they run a basically a GoFundMe campaign for a lightsaber when they can just make it and sell it?
Because they're racist. They do that? Well, because they're racist. Well, here's another question. Let's go a step further, Loki. Let's go a step further. Why does Rey lightsaber get introduced almost immediately when our first movie comes out? Now, I don't buy Star Wars Disney lightsabers. I should say that I've only bought. Well, I shouldn't say I don't buy. Well, I don't buy them now, but because I do own 2 Ahsoka ones, and I do own the one that I got built in the workshop, the Savage workshop, when I went to Disneyland a couple years ago. But I don't, as a practice, buy any of their FX ones. I don't buy any of their other stuff. I just don't. The quality is weak, and I think I can get better, more innovative designs from other independent companies. Now, I'll ask you this question: Why does Rey? In fact, Rey has 2 lightsabers that are authorized by Disney. Did you know that? There's the one that she used in the movie. There's that one, by the way. And guess what? They also released. You could also get the ones from that alternative one where she was supposed to be Darth Rey or whatever. The Sith Rey.
Yeah.
The one that folded in half.
Yeah.
Okay. Carrie Fisher.
The double-ended flip.
Yeah. Carrie Fisher they marketed the lightsaber for her. But for the black chick, they got to do a GoFundMe. I mean, if you ever want to talk about a company that's so hypocritical and so full of shit and literally racist, I have no, you know what, on this Tuesday, I have no patience for three groups of people: progressives, well, maybe four: progressives, liberals, Democrats. And by the way, because of something that I have a brother, I think you know this, a half brother that I never talked to or deal with. I also have no patience for people who are alcoholics or addicts. None.
But wait. No liberals or progressives.
No, none.
We have photographic evidence this morning, ladies and gentlemen, of Mexican Ironman visiting the set of The View.
No.
He has visited the set of The View, ladies and gentlemen. Photographic evidence. Next to Whoopi Goldberg.
Lies. Where's human resources around here? I got to talk to somebody. Where's human resources?
You are busted, Mexican Ironman.
No, I'm not. How am I busted if I was never there?
Thank you, Fat Steven Seagal.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You have him to blame for that.
That is fake news, ladies and gentlemen. That never happened. Those of you who know me know you can count on Mexican Ironman to be a stalwart for the conservative cause. Star Wars, the Black Series, Reva lightsaber, Force FX Elite lightsaber.
1,411 backers with a target of 5,000. Their funding time is over. They are done. They did not meet their goal. Why even do this? You're fucking Disney. Why even do this? Force Elite, why do you need backing? You've got the bestest Star Wars show ever. The bestest Star Wars show ever. And you need to run a campaign for a lightsaber. Why? Because you need to judge interest before you make it. Guess what? That failed big time. And there were people in the comments of all this shit. There were people in the comments on Twitter. There were people in the comments of this GoFundMe that were like, oh my God, could you buy me one? And I'll like so totally pay you back in 6 months and blah, blah, blah. And
were there really? Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I didn't read any of the comments. Seriously?
Seriously.
Well, here, I think this is how this campaign went over.
Script Doctor says that's HasLabs Plus. It's a license agreement. So yes, they need a customer base before launch.
Well, I'm a perfect person for this because I have 20. How many licenses are right now? 23. I gave a couple away at the national meetup.
And I don't blame them for that. With as much as the sequel trilogy shit sat on shelves and didn't get sold and basically failed. I mean, that was a huge failure. You have failed me for the last time. If I was Star Wars, that's what, yeah, no. Nope. I'm sure they do want to make sure they're going to sell. And 1,000 people in a country of millions, that's not selling. No one wants that. No one wants that hunk of shit.
I think here's to me what's interesting to me is that despite all their bullshit talk, number one, Disney has a license agreement with HasLabs to do it, but they could have produced it themselves like they do their some of their other the vast majority of their products, even the ones that are licensed or not. This lightsaber isn't available at the Disney store. I checked, and nothing like it.
You can't get it.
There's no version of it. And of course, the company HasLab, of course, they want to see the customer base. It's exactly like Script talked about. They want to know that there's demand because these things aren't cheap to make. They got to do molds. They got to, have labor attached to them. at $500, I got to tell you though, bro, at $500 for an FX lightsaber, that's a little high because the thing about the FX ones, as you know, they're kind of sturdy, but you can't really do much with them except cosplay. I mean, they're
No.
okay if you drop, but you can't go into full-blown combat.
No, no. In fact, to comment on that and make Mike sweat just a little bit, the lightsaber that I will be using is being custom made for the duel next year in Nashville. So,
Yeah.
Enjoy that.
Well, hey Loki, before we leave the show today, we still got 10 minutes. I was wondering, could you recommend as a service to the people in the community here at Valhalla on the Loki's Mornings of Mischief, could you please recommend what would be some resources for training in lightsaber styles?
Check out YouTube. There are dozens and dozens of actual
No.
specialists.
No. Where do you go for training and knowledge? And what books what are you reading and watching for your training? So that if people out there in the Loki's Mornings of Mischief community want to be great lightsaber fighters like you, where would they go in order to be like you?
All right. Since he thinks he is so smart and so wise, Bushiban.
Okay. What the hell is that? I gotta look that up.
That is a rare Pakistani martial arts.
Oh, come on! Oh, come on! Oh, come on! Seriously? Oh, God. Okay, let me explain to people what this guy just did.
Three-time world champion, Master Zulfi, who trained me when I was a kid, who actually still has a school not too far from where I live. So,
all right, ladies and gentlemen, start making your. Oh, we have a super chat. Dash attack.
$4.99 super chat. Moth Gideon Dark Saber would have sold, but the Dark Saber keeps changing owners constantly. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Dash attack. Thank you, brother.
Mine. I have a dark saber right here. I had mine custom built before the official ones came out. Here, I'll go camera on real quick. So before the official ones, oh, that's the wrong camera. Hold on. God damn it. Hold on, it's the wrong camera. Why isn't my camera working? Fuck.
And yes, for reals, Shellback TJC.
So my cameras are working. So basically, let me explain what Loki just did to me. So Loki and I are having a Loki has challenged Mexican Ironman to a lightsaber duel, a lightsaber battle. Now,
yes,
Mexican Ironman is currently undefeated in the YouTubeverse in lightsaber battles, having destroyed Paulie in Los Angeles last year, having taken out Master Paul of the Star Wars guys in Nashville. And I'm a pretty confident guy when it comes to handling my lightsaber in battles with other Jedi and Sith. And of course, lovely Sherry, for you, I am a master in handling the other lightsaber. Get it, Loki? You see what I did there? I made it funny.
Yeah, I saw that.
You see that?
Yes.
You didn't laugh. You forgot to laugh.
No.
Okay. Anyways, so we're going to battle next week or next year. We're going to battle in Nashville next year. And, well, here's the thing. Me and Loki both know what all of the forms of lightsaber combat are. In fact, we've discussed them many times. We've done live streams about it. We've discussed them offline on the phone. We talked about when I was driving across America. We're actually going to do a demo when me and Loki were going to drive across America when I was going to move to when I did my move to South Carolina, and we were going to stop. We were going to do demonstrations of the various forms. So me and Loki knows that I know about my lightsaber fighting styles. I know that Loki knows about lightsaber fighting styles.
Yes.
However, lightsaber fighting styles are not all of the fighting styles of swordsmanship at all.
Who says I'm going to use a sword?
Well, I'm talking about lightsaber.
Okay.
There are various styles of combat when it comes to.
You said swordsmanship.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's swords. Lightsaber.
Who says I'm going to use a sword?
It's a lightsaber battle. What else? Oh, fuck.
Oh.
No.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
24-inch blades. Think about it. 24-inch blades. I'm not
God.
using long blades.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
the one little hint I gave him. I'm not using long blades. They're 24-inch
and aren't
blades.
you like 6'3"? How tall are you? You're like 6'3", 6'2", 6'5"?
I'm 6'3". I'm 6'3".
Ladies and gentlemen, this could be a slaughter. I am confident about fighting anybody with a lightsaber almost anytime, any place, anywhere. But this could be a slaughter. So enjoy Mexican Ironman while you can for the next year, because for the next 9 months, enjoy Mexican Ironman for the next 9 months, because for the first time I'm freaked out about a lightsaber duel, and I've been doing this for at least 20, 30 years.
Dean Krantz has a wonderful idea.
What? I can't see the screen. I can only see the
Hashtag Loki shot first.
Yeah, he did.
So, yeah, 24-inch blades. Why would I be using 24-inch blades? So,
anyways, all right. So,
dun 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 dun.
So let's see. Oh, Mexican Iron Kid. You want to see Mexican Iron Kid in a lightsaber duel?
Oh, hold on. Before that, Snowed Up with $2 super chat.
Oh yeah. Well, I can't. Okay, so Snow Kid handled his own in his lightsaber fight. He surprised me. I can't say it was a defeat, because it wasn't like we went round for round. But I did have the opportunity to spar with Snow Kid inside the hotel room in Tucson, Arizona, and Snow Dub was watching this happen. So I gave Snow Kid a couple lightsabers. I actually bought him his own lightsabers. That's exactly like a set that I own. So
get Loki a pair of those Mandalorian toy gauntlets to shoot nets at Mexican Ironman. He'll never expect it.
I don't think he's gonna need that. See, the thing is, because I mean, I'm like 5'11" in heels, kind of thing, or pumps.
What about Melmachian lightsaber styles?
There's no such fucking thing, Shellback. There's no fucking such fucking thing.
A style from Melmax. Go!
You're a very funny man, senor.
Thank you. Oh, I'm starting to think that skull is going to be like a Tuesday only skull.
Whatever. I'm not. You cannot trigger me. I'm being strong. You and your minions of you and your. Oh, that's cool. Snow Kid brought the lightsaber Mexican Ironman brought for our picture with you. That's really, really cool. Now, Snow Kid is going to be one hell of a lightsaber Jedi. That kid's got talent. I mean, he really has talent. He knows what he's doing. So, yeah. Loki training. How the fuck am I going to train for you? God, I hope I don't get it. Are we going to live stream, or is this going to be like private somewhere where no one can watch?
Oh, no. It's going to be live stream.
Okay, you know what we should do, Loki?
Just like we did with Paul.
No. Here's what we should do. What we should do is we should have a private match where no one can see what happens. That way, no. I mean, who's gonna? Okay, here's what we do. We don't live stream it, but only the people who are there get to see what happens.
Nope.
And no cameras are allowed.
Nope. We're gonna record
video.
it just like we did with Paul. You wanted the Paul fight recorded. Get those cameras out. Get those phones out. Get them recording. Get them live streaming. You wanted that match televised. So, same rules apply. We're not changing nothing. Except for what weapon your opponent is going to bring. See, Paul, I love Paul. Paul's great, but Paul made one small little mistake.
I think he made 3, but go ahead. Which one do you think he made?
Well, the biggest one was he didn't come out and surprise you with anything. He
Nope.
fought you he fought you the Jedi way. I'm not going to be a Jedi about this at all. There is not going to be any, I am a Jedi like my father before me. No.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did.
No. We're not fighting fair. So we will televise it. Undead Ramen. It will be live streamed. It will be recorded. There'll be videos about it. Yeah. So you'll get to see Mexican Ironman stomp his feet and go, no, not fair. Not Loki.
What? Wait, you're already calling what's my reaction gonna be after I supposedly lose a battle that I haven't even engaged in yet?
Oh, you won't even be doing no. You'll be saying that before we even start.
Wait, what?
I will put money down. I will put $100 down right now that you say, no, it's not fair, Loki, before we even start the fight. That's how I'm going to come at you.
Wait, you're saying that when I come out of my corner and you come out of your corner before even round 1, minute 1, before even that starts, I'm going to be bitching and complaining before I even start?
Yes.
I don't bitch and complain about anything. I fight. I go.
I know you will. But I'm not going to come at you with that
Dude.
Force Elite
Oh, you know what?
I'm not coming at you with that.
I'm ready for it. You know what? Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, watch this. Loki, you come at me with Ultra Saber? Ready. You come at me with like dual wielding Ahsoka Tano? Ready. You come at me with Dark Saber? Ready. You come at me with let's see what other brands. I don't know, Saber Forge? Ready. You come at me with any brand of those lights or whatever. Ready.
It's being custom made just for me.
Wait, what?
It's not any of those
Loki
companies.
going to bring a gun to this match. Well, funny you say that, Script Doctor, because you should come to Nashville, Tennessee, because that Sunday, Mexican Ironman is going to be taking everybody. We're going to do it this October in Dallas, and this in Nashville. October in Dallas, we're going to go to the gun range. But the showdown is going to be in Nashville, Tennessee at the Echo Base Network meetup. In Nashville, Tennessee. Script, come on down. You know what? Script can be in my corner. Script will be like my he'll be like that coach that gets me all motivated and stuff. Okay, Mike, you can do this. Mexican man, you can do that. Dave G Sound says 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. Well, you know what? 2 men are gonna enter, and 1 Mexican is not a Mexican, and I'm gonna do what needs to be done here. That's right, because I'm from South Carolina, America.
It's not a sword.
Whatever. I don't care. I'm ready.
I love this because he doesn't know. He doesn't know. And as soon as he sees it, he's going to stomp his feet and go, no,
Whatever,
not fair.
Whatever. Yeah, okay, well, you know what? Bring your little, you know what? Go out to the garage and go get your little broom handles and cut them in half and let's go, buddy. Go ahead. I'm ready. God, now you're fucking with my head. I'm starting to imagine all kinds of weird shit. Get out of my head. Get out of my head.
You wanted to know. I didn't say anything.
I don't care.
I didn't tease you. I didn't let any of this out. You're the one who keeps asking. Whatever. And I give you a little bit more and it drives you nuts.
Whatever.
Because you don't know what I'm going to bring.
I don't.
And
Hold
it's
on.
not going to be a sword.
Here, watch how I'm going to handle this like a man. La, 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 la. I don't care what you say.
Koto blade.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us today on the Loki Make Fun of Mexican Ironman show.
Loki has already won before the battle, and I'm dying here.
Oh, whatever, Undead. You know what? You know what? A little more. You know what? Embrace some. Undead Ramen needs to have some diversity and inclusion. Lightsaber nunchucks. If he brings lightsaber nunchucks, no problem.
Now Snow is thinking out of the box.
No problem. You know why? You know why lightsaber nunchucks? I used to own a pair of lightsaber nunchucks. No problem. And by the way, I have 2 pairs of nunchucks downstairs in the workout room right now. Not lightsaber ones, but you want to bring nunchucks? I'm ready for those too. You want to bring tonfas? Bring those too. All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. I got to go take my blood pressure medication.
Take care, everybody. Be great. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. And we will see you on the next Taco Tuesday. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.